Hey guys, Janice here and welcome back to my channel where I do all things vlogs, natural hair, a little bit of luxury, just whatever I feel. If you're new here, welcome and thanks for watching, and I hope you will comment, like, and subscribe my videos. And if you are returning, thank you so much for spending more time with me. You guys really keep me going. So in this video, I'm going to talk about how I transitioned from perming my hair to natural hair. But first, guys, I want to give a big thanks to everyone that has watched my videos, who subscribed and left me a comment. I really enjoy interacting with you guys as I go on this YouTube journey. You guys really made me feel special, and I'm so grateful and thankful. I mean, I was just blown away with the views, the comments, and the likes that I received just, from that one video, and just the reception that I received on this video and my channel as a whole. There are a lot of great people out there making natural hair videos, but I thank God that you guys found my channel and you're watching my videos, because YouTube is not easy. It's not as easy as people think it is, and I hope that I inspire to become better at it. I hope that I inspire others to just pick up the camera and do it. So just a little history about me and my hair. I have always had long hair, not this long. It's always been thick, coarse, dense. And so now keep in mind, guys, genetics do play a part in how someone's hair grows, the length, the texture of your hair, but that doesn't mean that hair can't grow and that you shouldn't take care of it, because hair grows. If it didn't, men wouldn't be going to getting haircuts as often as they do. Hair definitely grows. Some hair grows faster than others. So when I was in the actually third grade, I cut my hair and it was like this length all over. Of course, I got a whooping. And when I was 19, I got my first perm, and afterwards I started rinsing my hair and playing with different colors like brown, burgundy, red, and it would turn out so pretty. I would also get it cut in different styles. You name it, I had it. Bobs, short in the front, long in the back, asymmetric, undercuts. I mean, I've done it all. I've had it all, and my hair survived to tell the story. But ain't nothing like a good bob, y'all. I used to be in hair shows. I mean, you name it. And whatever I did to my hair, it always looked good and healthy. Looked is the key word. But I do have the type of hair, even now, that whatever you do to it, it would do whatever you want it to do, because it's strong, it never fell out. So I'm going to say I definitely feel blessed in that way. Both my parents had thick hair. My mom had long and thick hair. My dad's hair was like super thick, like a rug. When I would get it perm afterwards, like a few days afterwards, it would start feeling dry, but it didn't look dry. It still looked good, and I had so much dandruff, you wouldn't believe it. So when it was time for me to get my hair done again, I could forget about wearing dark colors, because the flakes was all over my back, my shirt, my coat, whatever I was wearing, not to mention the amount of money that I spent getting my hair done every 2 weeks. I probably spent so much money, I could pay cash for a home in today's market, no joke. But one thing about it, I was getting my hair done every 2 weeks. I don't know where I got the money from, but I came up with it. I didn't want the hassle of doing it myself, but eventually I got sick of going and getting it done every 2 weeks, and getting it permed, and she would like clip my ends, and it just seemed like it always remained the same length, like it was just bra strap length. But I had a great beautician. I had a great couple of beauticians. So finally one day I said, you know what, I'm gonna go natural. Now mind you, I knew what to do, and I actually used to do other people's hair, like braiding and washing their hair. And even so, I watched a lot of videos on YouTube about natural hair, and so I decided to take the plunge. So I stopped going to my hairdresser and I started doing it myself. And in the beginning, I got caught up, started buying all kind of products. I even signed up for a subscription that was send products monthly, and they would send like full-size products. I still have a lot of those products that I haven't used, so I've been trying to go through those. And in the beginning, I washed my hair like every 10 days because it wasn't as long until I got sick of that. And then I washed it every 2 to 3 weeks. And you know what I discovered? How the perms was drying out my hair and scalp. I mean, really drying it out. And the reason my hair was not growing past bra length was because my scalp couldn't breathe. And the dandruff had come. So as I was washing it, the dandruff had completely gone because I had huge flakes. But when I tell you my hair took off, the growth was insane. It was healthy, moisturized. I kept my ends clipped. But I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of rough, you know, dealing with the natural hair and the permed hair. But again, thank God I didn't have a lot of breakage. And because my hair is pretty strong, of course it would have to be as much as I put it through, but I didn't have a lot of breakage. So basically what I did was wash my hair, drenched it in conditioner, used a deep conditioner, a butter, or a leave-in conditioner, and I would twist it up. And I did that for like 2 to 3 years straight. And again, I used so many products, it wasn't even funny. And even though my hair growth was insane, I still had to figure out my hair and what it needed. I bought so many products, like I said, it was ridiculous. And I'm actually trying to use some of those products, you know, trying to use them up because I don't want to throw them away because I don't want to waste my money. And so one thing about it though, as many videos as I watch about natural hair, I never really followed their advice because I had already discovered what was working for me. And plus I'm old school. I'm gonna do whatever I feel like doing to my hair. And that means if I want to use grease to grease my scalp, if I want to put the grease on my hair, if that's what I feel like my hair needs, then that's what I'm gonna do. And personally, I never used all those, you know, health row oils and made like different concoctions or, you know, different mixtures because I'm a lazy natural and I just didn't think all that was necessary for me because to me a clean and healthy scalp leads to healthy hair and growth. So guys, I promise you I don't do anything special. The only thing that I do now is wash my hair. I use a deep conditioner. I sit under a hooded dryer so that conditioner can penetrate my strands for about 20 minutes. And then I jump back in the shower and rinse and comb out my hair. I use an oil and a leave-in conditioner, and then I get out of the shower. I use a butter and I twist up my hair, and that's it, I kid you not. And when I'm twisting my hair, I make sure and use like moisturizing products like Camille Rose, which is absolutely my favorite because they work really nicely with my hair, especially the coconut water line. That line is chef's kiss. Camille Rose, hit your girl up. Anyway, now if I'm going to flat iron my hair, that's a different story. So I use a spray leave-in like the one I show in my wash day video by Shea Moisture, and I use a little bit of oil, and I skip the butter altogether because I don't want to fry my hair. So basically I just pretty much listen to my hair. If it's super dry, I use a moisturizing shampoo and deep conditioner. And if I feel like it's brittle and it's breaking like small pieces of hair, I use a protein deep conditioner because your hair is definitely going to shed. That's natural. And sometimes it's kind of hard for me to tell if I have excessive shedding because I leave my braids in for so long and I got so much hair. I don't know if it's shedding, but a lot of times it is because long strands of hair is coming out. And I used to try the black tea rinses, but again, I don't have time for all of that. My hair usually doesn't just break off that easily unless I just break it off myself. And then other products that I like is a brand called Crya Botanicals. Their deep conditioner and oils back in the day was the GOAT. Those products are sold for low and high porosity, so I purchased the high porosity line because they work really well and they smell so good. I believe it was black owned, but here's the thing guys, I can really care less about high, low porosity and hair typing. I didn't grow up with that. And I feel like that's just another way for them to make money off the natural hair community. That's just my way of looking at it, because when the natural hair community became really popular, and it's still popular, but when it really blew up, everybody wanted a piece of the pie. But you know, some people who make oils, they are nice, but whatever my hair likes, low porosity, high porosity, I'm using it. Doesn't matter to me. My hair is thick, is coarse, is dense, and all I care about is what I can do to make it more manageable, especially after washing my hair. I also like some of the, you know, Shea Moisture products. They work well for my hair. I like Palmer's cocoa butter products, the shampoo and the deep conditioner, especially the one with the biotin in it. I mean, and you know, there were a lot of products in the past that I've tried. Main Choice, Curls Dynasty, Mixed Chicks, Aussie, is it Miche, and on and on. You guys remember all of those. So now I just stick to a few. I still like coconut oil. I like that shampoo from Trader Joe's. I think it's the Tea Tree Tingle shampoo. So my advice would be to first learn your hair. Know what it likes and doesn't like. If you use a product and your hair drinks it up, then it probably likes it. I'm no expert, but hair grows, some faster than others. It probably grows the fastest though when you just leave it alone. So just find out what works for you and your hair and just stick to it. You don't need millions, a million different products. Just find something that works for you. I hope this helps, guys. So if you have any additional questions, just please leave them in the comments section. All right, so now guys, I just want to move on to giving you guys a scary movie. Remember those? So, well, this movie, it really isn't scary, not to me, more so suspenseful and action-packed, but it might be kind of scary depending on how you look at it. But it's about to be October, one of my favorite months, especially with all the scary movies that they show throughout the month. So this movie is called Eating Late. It's on Prime, and it was made in 2008, and it stars Kelly Riley, who plays Jenny, and Michael Fassbender, who plays her boyfriend Steve. I love Michael Fassbender. I believe this film was shot in the UK, and it's about a young couple who spend a weekend at this remote lake. And so they get there, they unpack their things, they pitch their tent, you know, and basically just set up shop for the weekend. And at first, everything was fine until a rowdy group of teenagers show up. And I mean, these kids were bad, and they were hostile. They were like juvenile delinquents. And they set up shop like right along the beach beside them. They weren't close enough, but they were close enough to where the couple could like hear their music. And if you're talking loud, they can hear them. So of course, they're blasting their music while Steve and Jenny's trying to relax. And also, they had this Rottweiler with them. So, and these kids were looking for trouble. So Steve went over to the group because they were trying to rest. Steve went over to the group and asked them to turn their music down. And when he did that, it set off a chain of reactions. So I'm not gonna give the movie away, but this was a good movie. I give it a 9 out of 10. They literally terrorized this couple. You gotta watch it. And then also, guys, I want to give a nursing tip, or, you know, some advice, because I promised I would do that at the end of my movies as well. So of course, you guys know I'm a nurse. I do case management. So I want to talk about cholesterol, because a lot of us, we love to go out to eat. Well, at least I know I do. And unless you're eating off the healthy menu, a lot of the foods are high in cholesterol. And cholesterol is essential for building cells. You need cholesterol, but too much cholesterol can be harmful. So there are two main types of cholesterol, which is the LDL, which is low density lipoprotein. That's the bad cholesterol, because it can build up in your arteries and cause heart disease. And then there's HDL, high lipoprotein, which is the good cholesterol. It helps to remove the bad cholesterol from the bloodstream. So to maintain a good cholesterol level, you want to eat a balanced diet, rich in fiber. You want to exercise regularly, and you want to avoid smoking if you can. because too much cholesterol can lead to conditions like heart attack and stroke. So it's important to monitor it through regular checkups and to have a desirable cholesterol number, which should be under 200. So, all right, guys, this is the end of the video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys. Hi, guys. I just wanted to jump back on here and show you my outfit of the day. I got this top, this white cotton top from Zara. It has the nice puffy sleeves, and it ties up in the back. It's so cute. I got this gold bag from Zara as well because I'm wearing gold shoes. I have on these blue and white pinstripe linen pants. I got these from Quince. And my shoes are Sarto, and they're just a low slingback heel. So comfortable. And my earrings from Jenny Bird, one of my favorites. All right, guys, I will see you in the next one.